Instagram world, YouTube world. What's up, baby? It's your girl, Big Mama Red. And we are here with this Selena and Yolanda, The Secrets Between Us reading tonight, y'all. Tap in. Tap in, you guys. Tap in. Happy Sunday. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see. Hold on, I'm about to put some commentary in our chat box. So give me one moment, y'all. What's up, y'all? Selena and Yolanda. Okay. We're coming with the tea tonight. Everything here is allegedly, child. Okay, I'm go ahead and get that out the way. Go ahead and get that out the way, you guys. Hold on, I'm trying to put some commentary in our chat box. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, a couple of you all, are kind of like, well, Mama Red, why are we reading about Selena right now? A lot of you all may or may not know there is a documentary that just came out from the perspective of the murderer, the perspective of Yolanda. Selena was killed close to 30 years ago. It was about 30 years ago. It was wild. It was a while ago. This woman has not told her story before. This is going to be a 2-part series on Oxygen channel. For those who are interested in watching, part 2 does come out tonight. But I watched the first half last night, Charles, and just to get a more of a synopsis, because when I was really young when Selena died, I was really young, and it's crazy because this lady is just now, she's up for parole. We're gonna ask. She's going to get parole or what, child. We got a full list of questions. Your top requested question, because I even had questions on my own watching the show last night. I still don't understand. How can you murder somebody in cold blood that you said that you love? Child, you really got to watch these people out here. I also feel like watching the documentary. If you all watched it, drop 111 in the comments. Part 2 does come on tonight on what channel? Oxygen. And I think you can also find it on Hulu. Did anybody watch this documentary? Because it was a lot to me. It was a lot on me. Like I said, I was real young when Selena died, so I didn't really get to dive much into her legacy. It's called Selena and Yolanda: The Secrets Between Us. That's what it's called. It's good. It's good because it looks like her family is telling from their point of view, and it also looks like she's also speaking. I don't give a damn what. I don't know. It's an effort to make her look a little bit more human, not as much as a monster. They did just haul her off the jail. We never really heard what she had to say about it. A lot of people never really cared. They still don't care what she did, what she said happened. They just know that you killed Selena. So. In cold blood, child. In cold blood. It was crazy. Some of the stuff that she was saying, she had secret tea on Selena, but the tea that she was given, it really wasn't given. The tea that she was given, it really was not equivalent to what you did, Yolanda. Okay? Somebody said I didn't want to hear anything she had to say. I was interested. I did want to see what this lady got to say after 30 years. What you got to say? Because it really didn't make any sense. Some of the allegations that she was bringing forward, some of the small things, some of the stuff was like small details about things, but it was in no way equivalent to what you did. Okay, she is up for parole next year, 2025. We're going to get into it tonight. Somebody drop your teacup. Somebody say Mama Red spilled the tea in the comments. This is not going to be a conjure reading tonight. I will not be calling on Selena's spirit. I am just going to be picking up the surrounding energies, tapping in with my spirit guides, with the ancestors, to see what they have to say, child, because I got some questions, y'all. You got your top requested questions right here. Hashtag allegedly. Drop your teacups, child. We about to spill the tea. Hold on, y'all. I got the, child, it's a little warm in here. I'm about to go turn my fan on. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Get a little warm in here, child. I could fall in love with you. Selena did have very beautiful. She was definitely on her way. It's always sad to see people who are taken up out of here, especially by people that are close to them. You really can't trust these people, y'all. Somebody put in the comments, you can't trust people. It's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and ring my bell. Call my spirits. Call my ancestors in. We want tea tonight. We want the tea to be hot. Ashe. Let's get into it. Are y'all ready? Drop your questions if you have any questions. If I have any time, I will answer any individual questions that you guys have if I have time. But right now, I have a whole list of questions to get through, y'all, because I want to know what so many questions, even to this day. So much conspiracy, even to this day. It's crazy. Even so much to this day, you know, and a lot of people like I said, let's get into it. This new documentary, Selena and Me. How does Selena family feel about the killer getting to tell her side of the story? How does Selena's family feel about her killer getting to speak her side of the story? How did Selena's family feel about Yolanda, Salvador, something, y'all. Yolanda, how did their family feel about her getting to tell her side of the story finally? How does her family feel about it? They feel like this it's just like wow, okay. It's just like someone who won't let something go. It's like, why haven't you still want to talk about this? Like, you got your judgment. Whatever happened, let this go. Like, stop bringing her death back up. It looks like this is an effort for her to make some type of money. The family does feel like she's going to make some type of money. Maybe this is a money grab. I do see the family feeling like this is a money grab. They also felt like, why are you bringing us back to what it's just like opening an old wound. It's giving me an energy of opening an old wound. It's like we had tried to move on from this. I do feel like her family didn't really support this too. They don't want this to come to light. They don't want to talk about this. They don't want to hear nothing that this lady got to say, y'all. They don't want to hear nothing Yolanda got to say. And they're like, why are you doing this? The number one thing is, you're doing this for money. How much should they pay you to do this show? How much are they trying to give you to profit? They still feel like even in Selena's death, her murderer is still trying to profit off of this young lady. Wow, that's terrible. Hashtag allegedly. How do y'all feel about this so far? Hashtag allegedly. Hashtag allegedly. Why is Yolanda telling her story to the public after all this time? Why is she finally, it's about, 30 years now? 30 to 31 years ago? Why is she telling her story now? Hashtag allegedly. Why is she telling her story now? Why is Yolanda now coming forward with her story? She feels like she wants to let people see a different side. To be honest, when she comes forward telling her story, it still don't make her look no better. It's like one of those people where it's like, we don't care what you got to say, you still ain't gonna look no better than what you've been looking the whole time. I'm still gonna feel the same way I've always felt about you. A lot of people feel that way. They're not willing to humanize Yolanda. It's also an effort for her to take a narrative back to her control. She didn't really speak negatively on Selena in the documentary. But it does look like she was trying to take back control of what people had to say about her. And she also feels like people were asking, oh wow. Wow. She also feels like people had been coming to her for a period of time and the situation just wasn't right for her. It wasn't right. So whatever oxygen worked out, okay, whatever oxygen worked out, it was right for her. She also feels like she don't have that much time left. Hashtag allegedly. This lady feels like she does not have enough time left. So you know how it is when it's like, before I die, let me say my last words. It's giving me very much, I could be dead soon energy. It's giving my last wish is to tell my story. Please listen to my story. People do not care what Yolanda has to say either fucking way, child. You do not care what this lady got to say either way. It's an effort to, like a deathbed confession from my deathbed. Let me try to render my account of what happened. People still don't care. And it's like one of those things, so many people are against this woman for telling her story. Now, I'm one of those people where I do want to hear what everybody got to say. Whether right or wrong, I want to hear what you have to say. I'm one of those people, I'm willing to listen to what you got to say. I may not like you. I may not deal with you. I may not respect you, but I'm going to listen to what you got to say. A lot of people are not willing and they do not want to hear what Yolanda has to say. We're going to get into some tea tonight. Hashtag allegedly. We're going to get into some tea tonight. Hashtag allegedly. If you are a Selena fan, drop the rose for her in the comments. Do we have any Selena fans out there? Drop the rose for her, the rose emoji in the comments. How are y'all doing? How do y'all feel about this reading so far? We're going to go back down memory lane. Hashtag allegedly. We're going to go back down memory lane. Hashtag allegedly Mama Red. We want to know, I want my spirits to transport me astrally. What happened in that room? What happened in that room between Yolanda and, matter of fact, before I ask that, let's see this. Spirit, show me, how did Yolanda feel when she asked, how did Yolanda feel when she asked Selena to come to meet her at their hotel? How did Yolanda feel when she asked Selena to come meet her at their hotel? Hashtag allegedly. How did Yolanda feel? What was her real feelings? Okay. I'm going to tell you something. And I actually pulled a few cards on this earlier. I set with this earlier to get into the energy. And this may be some tea. It may be something that we have not taken an angle to. Y'all don't attack me, but I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to give what Spirit is giving me. I think Yolanda did a lot of this to get back at Selena's daddy. She felt like Selena's dad, the emperor is here. This is the father figure. He did something to her that tried to destroy her. So this looks like, if I cannot get you, I'm going to get what you love. This is the same energy that I picked up earlier. Hashtag allegedly. If I could not get at you, I'm going to get at what you love. And she knew that she had got exposed by the father for doing some stuff. So Spirit is saying she invited Selena there. What I'm seeing under the guise, hashtag allegedly, of wanting to get back at her father. And it was a sneak attack. I'm not going to lie. This was a sneak attack. She was going to sneakily attack this girl. This was premeditated. She was in her feelings and she thought about this. She came with the intentions of, we're going to get into a fight. So Spirit is showing me already, the same time she kept saying, this is an accident, this is an accident. This is the energy that was leading up to her killing Selena. Hashtag allegedly. She had an issue with the father. The father didn't trust her. She wanted a confrontation. That lady went to that hotel with the mannerisms of she was going to start a confrontation to get back at Selena's father. The cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. They already didn't trust her. So it's like, okay, let's take it further. She was aggressive too. She made it seem like I think the father, I'm picking up the dad, was also aggressive. The dad said the dad talked shit to her. The dad said some fighting words. The dad may have attacked her some type of way, and she wanted her get back. She went to that hotel for get back. How do y'all feel about this? This is hashtag allegedly. This is hashtag allegedly. How do y'all feel about this? This is crazy, but this makes sense. To me, this makes sense. It's giving me a framework of what is really happening. It's giving me a framework of what's really happening. Now, Spirit, show me coming from this energy, because what we just took a trip down memory lane to see what was leading up to her approaching Selena and asking to, this is sad. Ashe, this is sad. Spirit, show me when she got Selena in. Let me put on my blue water, because this is deep. This is deep, child. Ooh, this is deep, child. Hashtag allegedly. Spirit is spilling tea tonight. Spirit is spilling tea tonight. Don't you understand? Some people will hate who you're connected to so much that they'll hurt you to get to them. This is what this was. Something happened between her and his father. I'm going to get into that too. Let's talk about it. Spirit, show me what really happened in that room the fateful day that Selena died. When Yolanda shot Selena, what really happened? What really happened? What really happened in that room? Was there altercation? Was there a fight? What really happened in that room? What really happened in that hotel room that night Yolanda shot Selena? What really happened? Spirit, show me. Ooh, Spirit is talking tonight, honey. Hashtag allegedly. Hashtag allegedly. The tea is hot. She was going, okay, I'm going to tell you something. Oh, wow. Selena walked right into a trap. And she was determined that she was not going to let that girl leave that room. Selena walked into a trap. I'm not going to lie, that lady had some emotional shit going on with her. It gives me, depending on how you answer these questions, or depending on whatever energy you bring to me is what I'm going to bring to you. She had a plan when she went in there. Selena walked straight into the devil's den. This lady had already had a lot of things in store. She planned this out. This was a plan. This is a plan that Selena walked straight into a trap, bro. She walked right in. That lady was crazy. That lady was going back and forth. It's like all day long, all month long. Should I kill her? Should I do this? Should I do this? She was going back and forth. She was emotionally unbalanced. She feels like, and she felt like, you're trying to walk away from me. This was an effort and control so that she could not walk away from her. She was not willing to let Selena walk away from her, and she wanted to still control Selena some type of way. This is so sickening. This is so sickening. She literally walked into a trap. This lady was, wow, this is sickening. This lady was, so for her defense that she kept saying that it was an accident, she's lying. You're lying. You're lying. And if you look at the documentary, she kept saying Selena had an aura around her that draw people in, that she was magnetic with. People will see your light before you see your light. Okay? People will see your light and gravitate to your light before you even know what you really are or what you really have. That woman was obsessed with Selena. She really was. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to pull another card. Spirit, show me clearly. Was her death an accident? Was her death an accident? She felt like Selena was walking away from her. Was her death an accident? But it was also to get back at Selena's daddy. Selena's dad was the reason why some of this happened with it. It happened too. Not gonna lie. Spirit show me. Hashtag allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. If you know what you know. Was this an accident? Show me clearly. Yes or no. I don't feel like it was. I feel like she was successful in what she went there to do. I don't feel so. I feel like she got just what she wanted to do. I feel like she did exactly what she wanted to do. So if Spirit is telling me she did exactly what she wanted to do, her saying that this was an accident over time, this was a lie. All of that was a lie, girl. You got what you want, what you went to the hotel for. Yes, she did. And the secrets that she kept saying that she had between her and Selena was petty shit. It was petty. It was stuff like, oh, Selena was cheating on her husband and I was covering for her and her dad, this and that. It's just like, this is petty. This is not nothing. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. The secrets that she's trying to spill was crazy because Selena was like, what, 22, 23? And since you 34, you was too old to be hanging with her anyways. Let me ask something because I want to know because I'm nosy. I want to ask because I'm nosy. Spirit, show me, was Yolanda sexually or romantically attracted to Selena? Was she sexually attracted to Selena? Was there like a romantic attraction here with Selena? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It was more on the terms of I've done so much for you. I've done so much for you to try to walk out of my life. I'm not necessarily picking up a lesbianic energy, but it's more of a, I've done this for you and I've done that for you and how dare you. She really hated her daddy. Her daddy is the reason why Selena is dead. Hashtag allegedly. I did not want to say that like that. Ooh. That came right out. That was uncensored. But Spirit is saying that came out for a reason. Hashtag allegedly. Hashtag allegedly. She had so much hatred for Abraham that she took her hatred out on Selena. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up. She hated him so much that she took this out on this girl. She took this out on Selena. And she feels so sad and heartbroken because Selena wanted to leave her or wanted to walk away from her. She felt betrayed. I've done this for you and I've sacrificed my life for you. And she got crazy. She got crazy. She got real crazy. Like I see two black holes right here in her where her eyes is. She went down some crazy stuff because y'all know after she killed Selena, she had a 9-hour standoff with the police. I'm just seeing two black holes right here on her face where her eyes are supposed to be. Something took over that woman. Something really hijacked her at that moment. And she's overly emotional too. She don't know how to control her emotions. She was overly emotional the whole time too. Let's talk about it. Was Yolanda embezzling from Selena? Hashtag allegedly. How do y'all feel about this reading? How do y'all feel about this reading? Somebody said, I believe it. Abraham still does shady stuff. He won't even allow Chris to talk about their time together. Somebody said, no, that's the truth. Somebody said, that story is BS. She was obsessed with Selena and she still is. So what if she was cheating? It's none of your business. She's not your girl, period. Somebody said, this makes sense. Somebody said Selena's father was a lot. Even in the movie, he was tripping. He was tripping, child. That's crazy. Spirit showed me, was Yolanda really embezzling money? Was she stealing money? Who was stealing money? Let's get to the bottom of the teacup. Somebody drop your teacup if this reading is resonating with you tonight. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. Spirit showed me, was Yolanda really embezzling money? Was she really taking money from Selena? Somebody said this reading makes sense. Wow. Spirit showed me, was Yolanda embezzling? Was she stealing? Was she taking money from Selena? Was she taking money from her? Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. And she was able to do it under the guise of work. They found out. They found out about it. They found out about it. She damn sure was taking money. She sure was taking money. And it came out. It came out. It came out. It came out. She was taking money and it came out. She even started to do stuff different or move different too. After a while, it's like, let me look at you. Let me look at you different. Let me look at you. Let me take a second look at you because you starting to look like more money than what you get paid to be. She was doing something and it tipped them off to her. She damn sure was stealing money. She sure was. And they didn't want to deal with her no more. They're not lying about that. She was really exposed for taking money from them. She really was exposed for doing this. And as soon as she was found out, she devised a plan. This woman was murderous. This woman was not a good person, child. I'm sorry. I'm giving what Spirit is giving me. Hashtag allegedly. Hashtag allegedly. This woman was heartbroken. How dare you? I'm giving my life to Selena. I did everything for her. How dare you? God. Very controlling. Very manipulative. Oh, girl. Oh, my God. Hashtag allegedly. Let me see. Was the father involved in any type of way? Was Abraham involved in this any type of way? Hashtag allegedly. Was Abraham involved in this any type of way? Spirit revealed to me. St. Clair illuminate. That's a lot. She did a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Was Selena's father involved in this? Hashtag allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. Was Selena's father involved in her murder at all? Because, you know, that's been a theory. That's been a theory, too. It's been a theory. I'm not going to lie. He benefited. He benefited a lot when she passed. He may have had a large policy or something on her. He benefited the most from her passing. And he also still wanted to be in control of her estate. He was also benefiting. She benefited him for years. He's still getting paid off of her. He was even willing to fight with people over money when it came to her. Is he still holding money from her husband? I'm feeling like one of my spirits is saying that he's withheld money from her husband. Her husband is not getting money, or her husband didn't get something off of this. Oh God, this is a lot of crossing and double crossing. I'm not saying that he was directly like involved in the murder, but he did benefit the most, and he's in full control of her estate. The husband, something about the husband was treated unfairly. He's fought the husband for many years on not trying to give her husband what she was owed. The husband didn't get anything. This is crazy to me. He wants every single dollar that comes out of Selena's name. If you are trying to connect your story to Selena, he will be a person who stands in the way of that happening. And some people would say that it's to protect her legacy. But Spirit is showing me her dad got some shady shit with him too. Yolanda saw something in her daddy too. I'm not gonna lie. So Yolanda saw something in her daddy, and he was all trying to do this hush hush. Yep. He's even mad at Yolanda. Yeah, this man is about his money. This was a money grab for him. When Selena died, he benefited the most. And he's still benefiting. And he has so much control over her estate that he's still getting paid. Like, he's paid forever and ever and ever and ever. But he did not do right. He squandered a lot of things. It was other people who were involved who were supposed to have a say-so in her estate, and they just got totally wiped out. I'm not going to lie. I think Yolanda and her dad, they saw something in each other because both of them were snakes. A snake. No, a snake. And it makes sense to me now because Spirit is painting a big picture that I didn't get to see before because I never painted the picture. I never painted the picture. But Spirit is showing me, I agree. I think Yolanda saw something in Abraham. And they started to see snakes within each other. And snake for a snake. And poor Selena got caught in the middle of this. And I'm going to tell you something else. Spirit is saying a lot of people that were around Selena at that time, they weren't there to benefit. They were only there to benefit a lot from her. She was like a golden cash cow. It's crazy. It's crazy. She did not have a good circle around her at that time. You know, this is early 90s. A lot of people don't really know how things work. They don't know about the music industry. You know, Yolanda was able to get in close to a megastar. Yolanda was able to get close to a megastar. She didn't have no fucking background in doing it. She didn't have no credentials. They just was taking help off the street, baby. You can't move like that when you are a megastar like this. So, some of the stuff they were doing, I guess they were just feeling their way around the industry. But Yolanda, they just took a chance on her. She just was somebody off the street who said she could do something. That's back in the day where people would take a chance on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't really walk up without no credentials now, no background now, and get into a position like this. So they took a real chance on that on Yolanda in the first place. Spirit showed me what was Selena's dad Abraham's problem with Yolanda. What was Selena's dad real problem with Yolanda? Let's talk about that. What was his real problem with her? How do y'all feel about this reading? Drop your teacups if this reading is entertaining, or if this reading is resonating with you. How did Abraham feel about Yolanda? What was the real beef with them? He didn't like the direction that she was trying. He felt like Yolanda. Wow. He felt like Yolanda was pulling Selena away from him. He felt like the direction that you having her go in and what you having her put her time in is not the direction that I want her to go. You're pulling her in a direction, and he started watching her. Oh God, my cards fell out. He started. Spirit is talking. He started watching her. They used to get into it a lot over Selena. I'm not gonna lie. They've had quite a few words over Selena in the first place, child. It's like the stuff that you trying to do for her and the stuff you're trying to blah 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 blah. This is all work related, and it's all the direction that she was trying to pull him in. And he didn't want her there because he also felt like she was telling Selena information, or she knew information that she wasn't telling him. It's like, how do you know information and you're not telling me? They're both, this is about control, ego and control. He also, I'm not gonna lie, I think Abraham did attack Yolanda a couple of times too, or cussed her out. The way he used to talk to her, or the way he used to speak to her and Selena at certain points, he's very aggressive. He comes off very, very aggressive, very domineering. Quick too, it don't take him long to cuss you out. If you cross him, he will cuss you out immediately. He will take it there with you. Abraham was willing to take it there with Yolanda. So I feel like the fact that, okay, Spirit is painting the picture for me now. Whatever Abraham said to Yolanda over a period of time and how he handled her, this is why she felt like she had to go and purchase this gun. He was the reason why she purchased that gun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Something that he used to do, ways that he used to talk, came off too aggressive, and she felt like she had to protect herself. And I'm not gonna lie. I feel like some type of way he is responsible for his daughter's passing. Now, you can spin that how you want. I said what I said. You don't have to be the reason to pull a trigger You know, you don't have to be the one to pull a trigger to have something to do subconsciously with what happened. It sure looked like she was the innocent bystander in the mix of them both wanting to fight over her. Hashtag allegedly. Ooh, it's getting messy. It's getting messy. It's getting messy. I'm gonna ask real quick. Why did Yolanda really buy that gun? They say she went to the pawn shop or went somewhere. She had a license to purchase the gun she purchased. Show me this. What is the reason why she really purchased that gun? What was the real reason why Yolanda went to purchase that gun? Why? Why did she purchase that gun? Somebody threatened her or said something to her, and she want to get that. It's a lot of emotions on the table here. Somebody said something. Somebody could have said something to her, and it made her feel some type of way. She felt like she was going to go there to make one last plea for Selena to see things her way. But she already seen in the back of her mind that she was going to do something crazy. She already knew it, and she was also hurt. She was hurt that they was willing to move on without her. Sometimes people will feel so entitled to your fucking success. People will feel so entitled to your success because they did something to help you, or they giving you the leg up, or they worked with you. Like, you're not entitled to somebody's success because you helped them along the way. It would be nice, but you're not entitled. There was a lot of entitlement in these cards. A lot of entitlement in these cards. Spirit showed me, what was Yolanda's real intentions when she went to that room and she invited Selena to come? What was her truest intentions? Because you 34 years old. Selena was what, 22, 23? You too old to be hanging with her, sis. That's not your friend, child. What was the real intentions when Yolanda went to that hotel room and invited Selena there? What was her real intentions? What was her truest intentions? It definitely was to talk. She wanted to talk to Selena, but she was going back and forth about it. She was going back and forth about it. She was in her emotions. Very emotional. Very emotional. Very emotional. Yeah. She was gonna, oh wow. Spirit is also showing me that Selena may have given her a disapproval of what she did. It's like, girl, you stole money. I can't deal with you no more. She disapproved of something. She passed some type of judgment on her. It was judgment there too. She went to appeal to her based on the decision that she had already made. And it got out of hand. It got out of hand. Some words were said back and forth. It got out of hand. She wanted to overpower her. This was what? A part of the plan. She planned to kill this girl. I don't care what nobody says. She was looking forward to doing this. Like, if this conversation does not go the way that I want it to go, I'm going to take you out. I felt like Selena may have given her some type of pushback in that hotel room. She came with an intention to kill this woman, child. I'm not gonna lie. Based on the conversations that was had, yeah. She didn't see no other way. She didn't see no other way. It's like, I'm losing it, everything. And she knew, I feel like when she had that standoff, she knew she was going to jail. She knew the rest of her life was going to jail. She knew that. She was willing to risk it all, Spirit is showing me. This is a woman who has nothing to lose. You got to be careful of people who ain't got nothing to lose. Hashtag allegedly. Type 111 if you understand where Mama Red is coming from. You got to be careful of people who do not have anything to lose. Let's see, Spirit, show me. Will Yolanda be able to parole out of jail? She's up for parole next year. Will she be able to get parole? Will she be able to get out of jail? Because I'm sure they waiting on her. They waiting on her. They waiting on her. Them people waiting on Yolanda on the outside, child. Even though this been years ago, they waiting to get their get back. Sis, you might be better off in jail. You might just need to go ahead and not even try to get out. Because they on your neck. They waiting. They waiting. I also feel like her documentary on Oxygen will also blow up Oxygen more. People are going to start watching their channel more. Will Yolanda make parole? Will she make parole? Will she get paroled? Will she get out next year? Will Yolanda get out next year? Hashtag allegedly. Will Yolanda get out next year? Yeah, she still got family. Her family is who's telling her side of the story too. Will she get paroled? They still passing judgment on her. I don't think somebody, I don't think so. It's giving me no. I don't think so. I don't think so. She gonna have to fight to get out of parole, probated. I feel like also somebody is writing letters in to stop her from getting paroled too. People are writing letters in to fight her from getting paroled. I don't think she's gonna be able to get out. I don't think she's able to get out. They still bringing up her past against her. I don't think she's going to be able to get out. If she does, it's a miracle from God. There's only one person that's willing to compromise, or only one person who's willing to listen to her on that whole board. I see it being a board of people. Only one person has their ears open. Everybody else is not trying to hear it. If she does get probation, it's by the grace of God, child. I don't see it happening for her. I don't see it happening for her. They're still questioning her mental health. I don't know if she actually made any strides to improve her mental health since she's been locked up, but they're still questioning her mental health, girl. It's like, are you sane? Are you still crazy? They're questioning this woman's mental health. If she's able to get out there, to be by the grace of God. People are actually writing in to keep her in jail. People are writing letters in uproar. It's gonna be a big uproar, and I feel like I'm gonna ask one more time. Spirit, show me: is Yolanda gonna be able to get paroled? I'm hearing no. I'm hearing no. Nobody's willing to listen to her. Nobody is willing to listen to her. Spirit, show me: will Yolanda get paroled? Will she be able to get out of jail? Spirit, show me. Will she be able to get out of jail? Spirit, show me. Will she be able to get out of jail? I don't think so. It's a 50-50 chance. It's a 50-50 chance, and it's up in the air, but I don't think so. If she's able to get out, it's about the grace of God, for real, for real. Like, it's really a blessing from God. I don't think they want her out. People are talking. They don't want her. They don't want her out. They also feel like what she got offered, I don't know if she did. How long was she locked up? 25? 30? 30 years? How long was she locked up? They feel like she even got a deal on that. They feel like she was supposed to... people... I feel so much hatred towards this lady. I don't even know this lady. It's like I must be tapping in with a universal energy, because people is like, I hate you. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. They feel like you're even blessed to be alive. They feel like she should have died. They feel like, girl, what they offer you, they looked out for you. They're like, girl, we want you in jail for the rest of your life. We want you dead. Mark my words, if she does get out, hashtag allegedly, anything will happen to her. And you pick it out how you want to decipher. She's been locked up, 29, 30 years now. It's a lot of, even to this day, they feel like you got off. They gave you a easy way out. You took the easy way out. They're still feeling like she took the easy way out. Let me see. Spirit is Selena at peace. They have her under a lot of security in jail. Believe it or not, it's so much money to keep her there. It's so much money to keep this woman in this jail that she's at, or this prison that she's at. It's so much money to keep her there. A lot of people want this woman dead. If she wasn't under some type of protection, she would have been gone 12 years ago, Spirit is saying. She had an attack. It was an attack that happened. That happened on her. She's been under some type of protection. It's Selena at peace. Spirit showed me it's Selena at peace. It's Selena at peace. It's Selena at peace. I do feel so. I do feel so. It's still a lot of unhappiness about how things happen. Unhappiness about how things happen, but it's showing me, yeah, and a lot of confusion still. I don't feel like she's wandering around in the afterlife. I do feel like she's made it to her destination. A lot of hurt. A lot of hurt still to this day. She's not happy with how something happens within her family, or how something happened within her family. Oh, God. You really got to be careful of people who see your light. You got to be careful of people who see your light and are attracted to your light. People who come and they're trying to offer all this assistance. You got to vet these people before you let people into your circle. And understand that people will do anything for money. People will do anything for money. What messages do we have from the ancestral round in closing? What messages do we have from the ancestral round in closing? What message do we have from the ancestral round in closing? What message do we have from the ancestral realm in closing? More stuff is gonna be exposed closer to her getting out. It's like how much more can possibly come out? So many people have used this narrative and they've done all these conspiracy things. Spirit is saying it's not as deep, it's complex, but a lot of things have been added on to Selena's story that makes it like a conspiracy. They're saying don't fall or don't see the conspiracy in all of this. See this for what it was. This was a classic tale of jealousy and emotional unbalance in a lot of people on both sides. Control, power, deceit, betrayal. People will stab you in the back for money and resources. Family will stab you in the back for money and resources. People that you consider your family will stab you in the back for money, resources, and things that you have to offer. The cards don't lie. Be mindful who you trust and who you let into your mind, in your inner circle. Things are all good when money is coming in. Things are all good when things are good. But when things get bad, things can get bad. You don't know people's emotional state. You have to see people in the good and the bad. If you have, Spirit is reading right now. If you have individuals around you that you've never seen them when things get rough, you don't know what they're willing to do. If you only see people and things are only good for them, you don't know what they'll do when things is bad for them. happen. And that's real. If all I see you is in your heyday, when we can drink, we can have a good time, we can party, when I can only see you when in you and your good, I don't know who you are when your back is up against the wall, when you put a lot into a situation and you're able to walk away with nothing. You don't know what people would do when they are hopeless. That's a real word right there. Ashe, I do close the portals that I open at this moment. I do pray that Selena's legacy continues to live on. I do send her love and peace at this time, y'all. Holla.